Well, the summer travel season is already underway, and our Department of Transportation is already looking forward to next year. And as part of our country's 250th anniversary celebration, they're promoting the Great American Road Trip. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy wants Americans to know he's focused on our safety. CBN White House correspondent Kelly Wright has the story.
Welcome to the Great American Road Trip Expo.
Secretary Duffy sees this first Great American Road Trip Expo as a way to showcase the many great aspects of this country and how government, specifically his department, serves the people. During a tour of the Expo, we talked about his plans and love for the job.
I have the best department. We have a really good, team at DOT. And what we do truly impacts people's lives. How they move. Do they move on time? Are they delayed? What kind of congestion? But also, do they get to where they're going safely? And so to have that kind of impact on people's lives, I love it. And I couldn't imagine that I could love a job this much. I've never worked harder in my life and never had more fun in my life.
What do you do about modernizing air safety in America, realizing that is a huge task before you?
To put it simply, we have to gut the whole system, build it brand new, right? That's easier said than done because we have to keep planes flying and not colliding and landing and taking off. And so we have to choreograph that really well. We have a plan in place. We're going to let industry come in and pressure test it, see how they think we've done, and if they have other ideas for us that we can take, we'll do that.
Duffy knows what has to be done to modernize airports, hire more air traffic controllers. Also, he knows it will cost money to make the necessary improvements that will enhance safety and smoother travel. He is seeking more than $12 billion from Congress to get the job done.
And so I need the money up front, and I need them to clear the deck in regard to permitting. And if they can do that for me, we can get this done in 3 to 4 years. But there's nothing more important in regard to infrastructure. No bigger project, no better project, no more important project than this one. And it's bipartisan as well. Both sides know it has to be done.
You're here celebrating America 250. And I'm seeing a lot of cars that are made in America, and you're promoting that. You're promoting for families to get out and celebrate America, taking road trips. What does that mean to you? You're a father of 9 children.
So, first of all, every car here is made in America. And I think our country is so beautiful that to celebrate it, you should see it. And so I want people to take a road trip. And so not only do you see your country, but I just have the fondest memories of my own family going on a road trip, where I've taken my kids on countless. And what happens is if you get them to put away their phones, which I do, I'm able to do that, the conversations that happen, the information that you get, the personalities that come out, and the bond that happens as you get in a car and travel across the country, I think is an experience that is hard to replicate in any other way that families interact. It's almost like the dinner table, which is so important, having dinner as a family. This is an extended dinner.
My final question is, what is your hope for America, and how does your faith in God compel you to pursue that?
Listen, I think a country that believes in freedom, democracy, and free enterprise doesn't work unless it's a people of faith and people that can tap into that, because I think that breeds morality into culture, into government, into businesses. And so for me, I'm a Catholic. I have 9 kids. It drives what I do and how I live my life. And again, what I can do here is make it better for families.
Our thanks to Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy for taking time out to talk to us. He has a very busy schedule and a lot on his plate. But the bottom line is he believes that the greatest of America is found in the homes of its people. He believes in the power of family and God. At the Transportation Department in Washington, Kelly Wright, CBN News.
Well, everyone should realize it's one of the great promises of our American Revolution. George Washington would quote routinely from the Bible. It was his favorite Bible verse about everyone being safe under their own fig tree, under their own vine. And that was his goal. He wanted to make sure people would be safe, that they would be secure, and that they would enjoy liberty. We chose a democratic republic as the method of governing ourselves, that people would elect representatives There would be checks and balances, judicial, legislative, executive branches, all of these things working in concert together for the assurance of one thing, and that is that everyone would be safe under their own fig tree, have liberty. That was the whole point. So you could have freedom of conscience, you could have freedom of speech, you could have freedom of assembly, you could have freedom of religion. These are all core principles of the United States. We've seen a rise these days where people want to stop speech or they want to stop particular expression. We've seen a rise where people want to demonize others in the public square. Let's realize, no, that's not American. We need to have liberty, the liberty to express ourselves. And the greatest liberty you can have is the freedom of conscience to believe and to worship your God as you see fit. That's a fundamental. Let's celebrate it. Let's wake up that 2026 is the 250th anniversary of these wonderful principles, these wonderful declarations. And it's the first time in the history of humanity that it was ever expressed this way. That no, we don't want kings. We want we the people to govern ourselves.